Hey everybody, it's Melanie, the Carnivore Queen. I wanted to do a book review today. So I don't know if any of you guys know, but I have been reading a different book pretty much every month. I try to do about 25 pages a day, and typically that equates to about a book a month for me. I have been trying to read books that are inspirational and motivational and really give me that good kick in the pants that I need. Because sometimes, life can get you down and you just kind of need some encouragement. And not a lot of us have the best surroundings for that. And so I have found that motivational podcasts, motivational YouTube channels, motivational books have really impacted my life in a very positive way. And so today I'm going to do a review on a book. It's called The Perfect Day Formula, and it's by Craig Ballantyne. And let me just tell you, this book is the best book I have read in I don't know how long. But I did a review a while back on the book Man Up by Bedros Keuilian. And I try to explain this book as like if you went to Bedros's boss and like asked him like what should I do, and this would be what the guy would tell you. So anyway, I was just going to share with you some of my favorite things out of this book. The whole book is my favorite, but I have a few things that really stood out to me, and I think that they can help you too, whether or not you're eating carnivore or keto. If you're just trying to live a life that's like full of purpose and trying to be something other than mediocre. So he talks about creating these rules for your life, and that right there, like just that concept is amazing to me, to have rules for yourself and to stick to those rules and say, no, I don't do this, or yes, I will do that, but I will not accept this. So I was going to share with you some of my rules and just how they apply to me, and maybe they would work for you. I don't know. They're just some examples. So for me, one of my number one rules is I will not eat anything that isn't high quality animal based. So I am a high fat carnivore. I only eat meat, eggs. I do eat shrimp, and I do eat I do drink coffee, and I only drink 8 ounces maximum a day. And I'll do another video on that too. But for me to live my best, healthiest life, I have to eat carnivore. I had a lot of health issues that were eradicated by going carnivore. And so for me, that my number one rule, my number one priority is my health, because without your health, you can't do squat. And so for me, that number one rule is I eat carnivore. Another rule I have is I go to bed at 9 p.m. And I know that sounds really early to some people, but I've also created another rule, and that is that I wake up at 5 a.m. And that is so that I can have about an hour before my kids get up, because my kids get up around 6:30. That gives me about an hour to do what I call my brain dump, my brainstorming. Brain dump doesn't sound very pretty, but basically I just get all these creative ideas in the morning when it's super quiet before the sun's up. So another rule I have for myself is that I read 25 pages of an inspirational book every day. And sometimes I actually read more than that. I'll find, oh man, I can't put this book down. Oh, that's the best feeling when you have a book that you're just like, I gotta hear it, or I gotta listen to it. Not listen to it, read it. Because yeah, I guess I hear it in my head. Anyway, one of my big rules, now this might help some people out there, is I will not consume information from any source, whether it's a human being, TV, or social media, that leaves me feeling anxious, drained, or just feeling like plain crap. Okay? I refuse. I am not going to waste my time on that anymore. I have wasted way too much time on that kind of stuff. And I'm sure you can relate. But like I said, that comes from any source, whether it's a human, you know who I'm talking about. I'm sure there's if not one, there's a few people in your life that leave you feeling drained or more anxious or irritated. You just got to do your best. I don't know your personal circumstances, but you do have to do your best to just stay at arm's length from these people. And I know that's extremely hard when it's your immediate family or if it's a coworker that you have to work closely with. But that's one of my rules, is to do whatever I can to protect my mental health from that, because that will screw you up big time if you surround yourself with social media, news, any of that stuff. It will drain your soul. That's my humble, honest opinion on that. And if you feel like it doesn't, go for it. Do it. But I know for me personally, it does. And that's my rule. To protect myself, I have to eliminate those things. So there's so many different things in this book that I want to share with you. But I'm just going to stick to the setting the rules. And what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Let's see. Get up 15 minutes earlier starting tomorrow. So that could almost be a little challenge. Let's say that you typically wake up at 6:30 in the morning. Get up at 6:15. Use those extra 15 minutes to do something. Put that time towards something that's gonna really get your brain going, or use it to meditate, or use that time to exercise. Anything. It's a really great way to start putting yourself first, making your health a priority. And that's what I'm all about, is making your health a priority. And, a little background about me. I'm carnivore. I'm high-fat carnivore, so I eat a lot of butter. I eat a lot of fatty red meat. So anyway, this was a review about Craig Ballantyne's book, The Perfect Day Formula, which was amazing. And I am going to do a review on his other book that I am currently reading called The Perfect Week Formula. So stay tuned, and I'll talk about that.